Hello again, everybody. Welcome to another edition of the 80-60 rule. And it so happens that I am Mark and I'm 60, and this guy is
Hello, everyone. I'm Greg and I'm 80.
nice to meet you, Greg, and you're 80. How you been doing? Hey, let me
All
ask you a
right.
quick question. Just because there's been a lot of cookie um, uh, making going on at our place. If you had to rank your top Christmas cookie, what would it be? What's your go-to Christmas cookie? Where you, if you see it, you go, "Oh, I got to get one of those."
Oatmeal raisin.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good.
I like
That might be
raisin.
mine
Oatmeal
too.
raisin.
Although I like the I can't remember what they're called. It's kind of with just all that glaze on it or whatever. Can't remember what they're called. Figure cookies or something like that. But anyway, oatmeal raisin, you can't go wrong. So just tell me what's going on.
I'm looking at an interesting week. Interesting week. I happened to talk to a friend of mine the other day, and I said, "How you doing?" He says, "I'm sick." He's got the respiratory sickness for flu, the RSV. It's breaking records for this time of year, and COVID is climbing. I'm just saying, please make sure everyone be careful. Be careful. The season ahead is uncertain. There's a lot of winter and holiday gatherings to come. We got to be careful.
Right.
Whether you go to a big holiday feast, to a football game or a basketball game, be careful.
Yeah. I have noticed a lot. I was out, a few days. Um, I have noticed a lot of people masking, even where it's not required.
Yes, yes, yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
And that just tells me that there's somebody, meaning like there's a reason they're masking again, and that's because they know a lot of people who have gotten this. Because I actually saw a headline somewhere today. It said, it's not your imagination. Everyone you know is sick, meaning that, like what you just said, it's affecting a lot of people.
yeah. And
All
since you
three of them.
said that, I think of something. I was watching some football games today, and is it me because I'm why
Yes,
why are the,
it's
why
you.
are these guys with no shirts on in a football game? Aren't they going to catch a cold?
Are you talking about the crowd?
The crowd,
Yeah, alcohol.
alcohol, huh?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So,
Unbelievable, unbelievable.
yeah, 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 yeah,
When I read about pneumonia and all that, I don't know. Maybe
right. Yeah.
much,
I mean, there's a good chance they're sick already, and then they're sitting out there with their shirt
yeah,
off or
yeah,
something like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the alcohol doing that. So,
Before we get to other things, I just want to see what everyone, um, to the viewers, Rockford Files. Remember Rockford Files?
yeah.
Yeah. Stuart Margolin died. He was Rockford's sidekick.
He was like
Um,
the comic foil, right?
yeah. Um, do anybody remember his name?
I
I
do.
just I just throw that out.
All right. Can I answer or should I not answer?
What do you think?
Well, you tell me. If you want people to comment, I won't
Yeah, I
answer.
like people to comment. See
All
what you
right, I
think.
won't answer. I won't
Is that
answer.
somebody who's 60 remembers that, or somebody who's 80 doesn't remember that?
It could be. No, it's probably one of those things that just stuck in my head. I can hear Jim Rockford saying it as we speak.
Yeah, no,
That's
yeah,
one of
yeah,
my go-to. Rockford Files is one of my go-to when I just want to watch something that's kind of like just there because I'm like full of news and everything. Where I just want to kind of
yeah.
that one's one of them. Modern Family right now, tuning into that just to kind of tune in out of stuff when I'm falling asleep or something. Rockford Files has always been one of my go-to sort of like little things of like, oh yeah, let me check this out, see what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know if I have one. I like that. Like I don't want to say to relax. I like watch Law and Order
Yeah,
reruns.
yeah, that's one of them.
Yeah,
Yeah, perfect. It's
because I
always
like the
on.
writing. I like the writing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Some things that concern me. How this world is, Mark. How this world is.
All right.
How it's topsy turvy, and some things happen. What they're doing, other things are it's joy. Here, like in Peru, violent protests in Peru, divided across class lines. They're saying they're trying to the rural poor prefer a jail president to his vice president's successor. The poor people, the
Oh,
rural poor prefer. So it's just how that's happening in the world. Want to bring that out. What else is happening in the world? Positive thing. Positive. In Cuba, largest exodus of people.
oh, really?
Because the population is shrinking as the economy sputters. People are leaving.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
People
Yeah.
are leaving. They're trying to go every. So I like to read this. One person's tried to leave Cubs 11 times on boats made of wood, styrofoam and Ryzen, and it has a tattoo for each failed attempt. 2 to 3 boat mishaps and 8 times picked up at sea by the U.S. Coast Guard. They're trying to leave. As they're trying to leave, people are trying to come to the United States. That's nice.
Yeah,
And nobody's
people-
leaving the United States to go somewhere else.
Right.
But most
People-
of them.
Yeah. People want to
Those-
come here. Yeah.
You always like to see. When there's a negative, you always can find a positive. Does that make sense?
Right. Right.
No, that's
Yeah.
how things happen. Also,
Meaning our country, the country that you and I live on is desired by people all over the world to come and live here.
and everyone, yes,
Yeah, right.
and people in countries that you would think. I'm saying this. You would think people would no. They want to come here too.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I talk to some people, they do want to come.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. For all our
Another-
problems, people
Pardon
want
me?
to come here. For all our problems, people want to come here.
Yes. Another one that's to tell you about Iran, second protester, and they just arrested an actress, Iranian actress.
Like
Just
a
like you
well-known
saw it.
personality, but she
Yeah.
wasn't executed.
Pardon me?
She wasn't executed. You said second execution.
Yeah, no, she wasn't. They just arrested her just now.
Okay, second execution, and then they arrested her.
Yeah. Now you're arresting an actress. You're actually theater people. That's not playing. These people are going to rising up.
Yeah. So prominent people who are supporting the protesters are speaking out, and now they're getting arrested over what they're actually protesting about.
Yes.
So, yeah, you're right.
They're finally
coming
saying
to a
that
head.
this is enough.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is enough.
Yeah.
You got to do it, or else it'll never happen.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Never
that,
happen.
I don't know, what do they call it? Cleric rule or something like that? I don't even know.
Cleric rule. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Not the 80-60 rule. That's different, but okay.
Yeah. Another thing, it's been interesting in China. What's happening in China? There's lockdowns, policies, rising caseloads. They're trying to stop this, keeping people quarantined, and how the
Right. So China
rising
had a
caseload.
zero. Wasn't it like a zero policy?
yeah
Zero, whatever.
yeah
Of if you've got it or if you're with somebody or whatever, you're quarantined, and people are fighting that back about that.
just a couple of headlines. What the China people say. China's protesters say their battle isn't finished. Another article. China protesters say battle doesn't end with easing on COVID.
Oh, okay.
So
So it's more than just the COVID thing. There.
yeah. You
Yeah.
can't say 2 + 2 is 6, and they got to believe it because I'm saying it to you.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. We know the truth, basically. That type.
Yes,
Of
yes.
stuff. Okay.
Yes, the people.
And the truth is that they're being oppressed.
Yeah.
and that
Yeah.
they're- Okay.
How about if we talk some sports, huh?
All right. Let's switch over to.
First of all, I just read the Chicago
right,
Cubs. From Chicago Cubs, just Dansbury Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
They just got him.
Oh wow. Okay. Shortstop.
Yeah,
All
shortstop.
right. All right.
Shortstop. So it's gonna be interesting.
How many years did they lock him up for? Do you know?
I have to read it again. I just they got him though.
but it's like a few years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All
But
right. So
before I
that,
say talk more, let me say
oh,
something. I watched the game today, a little bit of it, the Minnesota Colts game. I know this is I'm different because I'm 80, I guess. I don't know, but Minnesota was losing. Well, let's say the Colts were winning 33-0
at half.
at halftime.
Yeah.
It went to overtime at 36 all. Now, I would not, after the game, I would not go up to the people, to my opponents, and say, "Great game" and all that. I would be so embarrassed and so upset that let me go to the locker room and be upset.
So when the game ended and they all kind of came together and patted each other on the helmet and on the
Yeah,
butt,
I
said,
even
"Nice
like
game,
said to
nice
myself, "What
game."
do you guys do? You say this like nothing happened. You just got beat.
Well, and not even
They
not only
scored
just got
22 points in the fourth quarter, and you're like, I would go, shame on you for losing like that.
right, right. I know what you mean. It seemed
I'm
like there
sorry,
was,
I get
yeah. Sometimes it seems like the fans are more affected by a particular loss than the players are. Easy for us to say, but when they all mingle at the end and go, "Hey, great game, great game," when you just gave up a record-breaking 33 points or no 36 in the
Let's go
uh,
down in history. Let's go to the football and NFL
the
shrine or
record
something
book,
like
the
record
record book.
books.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was going to say December 17th, the Indianapolis Colts played
yeah.
the Minnesota Vikings. How about remembering there was a game with Houston? I can't remember. It was in Houston how they came back.
Yeah, I think that was Buffalo and Houston. Yeah,
Right. They came back.
long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's a little disconcerting as a fan to see, like, all right, good game, and we're, those, especially like if you're from Indy, you're going like, whoa, we just gave up, we just, set a record for giving up the most points and biggest deficit, comeback win, and you're seeing your players all go, hey, see you
Yeah,
next
and you
time.
say, I meet you, I meet a Indianapolis Colts player, and I say, what did you do? He says, I played defense for the Colts.
Yeah, right. Maybe you're not gonna admit to that.
No. Thank you. I got had to get that off my chest.
All right, good.
Um, Let me see something else to talk about. Something. Did you know with the college bowl games? This is unbelievable. There's 45 college bowl games, 44 games from December 16th to January 9th.
Yeah, so just a few days ago to January now, how many? 40?
Four.
Wow. Wow.
44. Can you see it?
Yeah, you know what, I was looking at some of the names and some of them are just crazy now. It's like and I get it, it's just sponsors. Here, let's do this. Let's just do a thing. I'm gonna name 5 bowl games. No, I'm gonna name 4 bowl games that are real games, and I'm gonna throw in a fake one just to see if you can figure out which is the fake bowl game. Okay.
Okay.
So here we go. I'm gonna name in no particular order. All right. There was the Jimmy Kimmel Bowl game.
That's
Uh,
true. That's true. I remember that. I know that.
you wait till all of them are.
Okay, I'm excited. I got the answer right.
Yeah. No. So Jimmy Kimmel, um, San Diego Credit Union Bowl, Cheez It Bowl, My Pillow Bowl, and Tony the Tiger Bowl. Which is the fake one?
My pillow bowl.
Very good. Yeah, there was the
I
My
don't know if
Pillow.
anybody wants that guy who put my pillow.
Right, My Pillow Sucks Bowl. That's coming next year. But yeah, I'm just looking at some of these. Barstool Sports has a bowl. Cheez It, a cracker, the Cheez It
Hey, I
Bowl.
was told unless if you have 6 wins, then you're
Bowl eligible.
well eligible.
Yeah,
You can have 5 losses, but you're 6 wins. You have 5 goals.
right, right. Yeah,
Where it used to be like you were like it has to be 10-2 or 9-3 or something like
right.
that, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's just changed because now the accessibility with streaming games, we could, you can watch it, even during the week. There any during the week, you go to ESPN Plus, and they got like 900 basketball games on.
Yeah,
So all these bowl games before didn't have any coverage because there was really only three networks. Now with all this streaming, you can have more games, which means more revenue. So it's only going to go up to 50. It's not going to go any less because and also with betting being legal in a lot of states, online betting,
yeah,
that's just another thing to bet on. So yeah, it's never going away now because of those two components: the
yeah,
accessibility from coverage, and also the fact that you can place bets on these things because people will
yeah,
bet on anything.
yeah. I don't like. I used to always respect like basically like the Yankees. They were superior teams to see how for football, the good teams, and to see these
Yeah, yeah, a lot
500
of
teams.
mediocrity.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. But with all those teams, there's probably a fifth round draft choice will be the last I picked, like it happened in San Francisco, and he gets the start.
yeah,
What made Tom Brady so determined all the time? Was what was his pick?
yeah,
He
yeah,
was picked.
yeah. Who's the guy in San Francisco? Are you talking about that Purdy guy or whatever?
Purdy.
Yeah, yeah, okay,
He
yeah,
was the last guy. You know,
yeah, yeah.
wouldn't it be something? Then wouldn't it be something that Jimmy G goes, Trey Lance goes, and he stays?
Right, right.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know.
Never
Yeah,
know. Yet,
yeah.
yet there's been a lot of quarterbacks been a 1 year phenom like Carson Wentz. Got to get that in because I don't like Carson Wentz.
That's your favorite.
Yeah, yeah, he's my favorite. Yeah, yeah, he's my favorite. That's why the Redskins. Well,
Yeah,
he's injured. But remember Johnny Manziel?
yeah. Oh, remember him? It was
Yeah,
Johnny Football, right?
Johnny Football.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to be another Brett Favre.
Well, I mean, we can go back. Remember Doug Flutie?
Yeah, but he
Yeah,
was
I mean,
good.
yeah, Flutie was good, but wait a second. Now I'm drawing up. Did he go up to Canada for like most of his career? I can't remember.
He did. He did.
Yeah. Okay.
I
All
just
right.
remember the long pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boston
Um,
College.
let's go to the World Cup. Good luck tomorrow to Argentina or France. I'm I like to see France win because I know French people in the area.
All right.
That's my only
I'd like to see Argentina win uh
because of Eva Peron.
because I know some French people in the area. No, no.
That's true. That's true. You know, like
Yeah.
you tend to
Wait, be honest.
people.
Are you going to watch it?
No,
All right.
no.
All right.
Um,
All right.
and
I'm going
this
to check
is
it out. I'm going to check it out. It's the World
no,
Cup.
no. I say that no, because like you tend to with friendships and people that you know or that are one ethnic group, and you know that ethnic group, you feel you want to you're happy for them. You know,
Right. Right. Yeah. No,
that's what I'm saying.
absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
Um, now the next thing I like to say, it's interesting. I read about the Houston Astros are sending things to Cooperstown for the Hall of Fame
Oh, for their World Series?
for the World Series,
Yeah. Okay.
and I'm not kidding now. You know what they're sending to also?
The
Dusty
garbage can.
Baker's toothpicks.
Really?
Really,
Why don't they
really.
send the garbage can from that they would bang when they were cheating? Why don't they send that?
Here it is. Yeah. Who knew Baker's toothpicks would make it to the Hall before Barry Bonds?
Ah, that's good. That's good. Wow.
They said the toothpicks and the wristbands and the jersey will be on display, but the toothpicks will be the main attraction.
Are they like game used toothpicks? Picks?
Yeah,
Really? All right.
that's what I would see all the time.
There's a pandemic going out there, and we're throwing around toothpicks around stuff. What's going
I don't
on?
know why seriously, I hope it's not a notice. I don't know why he wears gloves all the
Superstition? I thought I heard.
time. I don't know. I have no idea.
I thought it was that. I thought it was superstition. Maybe it's an illness. I don't know. Superstition, illness,
Football. Got a question about football, and I'd like to talk to our viewers, and if they can make some comments that through the week or whenever, or subscribe, whatever. Question. My question is: do you favor the bye week as it is working now in the NFL? Do you favor the bye week? And to me, I don't favor it.
You don't.
To me, you should be one Sunday. Everybody's off.
Oh yeah.
And that way, everybody's off. You can make that Sunday into a promo for the NFL or for education for what they've done. You can make it an NFL teaching moment about a defensive lineman or teaching moment about the offensive guard, the inner workings of the position.
Like kind of like an all-star break, somewhere in the middle. They say, all right, no games this week, and then everybody gets the bye that week.
Right.
Yeah, I like that, because as it is now, sometimes, football being such a weird game, meaning violent game, if you get if your quarterback gets hurt early in the year, the season's so long, in terms of weeks, that guy could recoup and come back at the end of the year better than ever. And you're playing against guys who have been beaten up the whole year. So
because they were, it was like the seventh week that they went on the bye. So
that's kind of what I'm getting at. Like, you had your bye earlier, your guy gets hurt, and there isn't enough. I like that. A little parity there with the bye. Everybody gets the same week off, and they have some sort of it's just a whatever. I don't know.
Make it into an opportunity for the NFL.
Yeah.
No,
every negative gets a positive. That's right. But you've got my vote on that. We'll bring it up to.
So I've heard from my friends in different places. They say there should be 2 byes. I don't think so. That 2 bye weeks.
Well, what about these teams that travel to Europe, or the Mexico City one isn't bad. It's just 20 minutes south of Tucson or whatever. But when they go over to London and then to Germany, then you get your bye week after. But that's not fair, because you're not, so much of your week was spent traveling and adjusting.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm with you. Pick a week right in the middle there. Everybody's off that week. Great idea.
How are we doing with time, Mark?
I have kind of no idea here. Let's see. Let me just we got about 5 more minutes.
Why don't we wrap it up? Yeah. We're doing another episode. Can we do that?
That's fine. We can do that. It's nice to see you. I'm gonna go get a coffee. Always tastes a little better when it's cold outside. I'm gonna get another cup of coffee here because it's cold outside tonight, and coffee just sounds good. So I will talk to you later. You're looking good though, Greg.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you. Take care. Thank you, everyone. Merry Christmas and happy holidays.
Merry Christmas.